It is the 3P Tag All Nations Cup, day 2. It is finals day today. We'll have the sprints races today. And I'm joined here by Dallas in the commentary box. Good morning, Dallas.
Morning. It's a great day down here today, down at Burleigh Juniors. The sun is shining. It's hopefully it stays out all day for us, but a beautiful, you see there on the screen, the field is looking very lush. Here in the first round, we've got the Fiji v Indigenous 21 men's as we kick off.
So Indigenous electing to kick, I think, and penalty first one of the day goes to Fiji. As they'll take the quick tap, goes through to that wing, steps back on the inside. That's one. Dallas, how do you reckon this game's going to play out today?
We'll just see who's pulled up fine as we see a level grabber, but day one, you know, you could still be a bit sore day two, be a little bit sore after a long day. So these guys just want to get some meters in their legs early, and we'll see how they go. All of them now, if they've had a day to understand the game and the rules, for some that haven't played 3P tag before. So hopefully a better understanding of the game, but we'll see how this Indigenous team go here.
So Indigenous looking really fast early. Hips but tagged 20 metres out from their own line. So they'll swing it back to the open side. Charge down, didn't mean to. Will they get 6 more? He's knocked it on. The ball's still alive. Tagged 2 metres away from the line. Here come Fiji. They'll bring it back towards the middle. You're not getting past that man. And they're tagged 3 metres out. They'll go to the blind side where they were before. Out to the wing. Ball's wet now. It's hit the ground. Due early here on day 3, Sunday. They'll wrap it around the inside. Puts in a little kick and been called knock-on, drop kick first.
Unlucky there for Fiji. A lovely little SA play there. And they've linked up with the grubber, but the tags there. But as you mentioned, a bit of dew on the ground early as we see another error.
So early signs for Fiji to attack the line.
Yeah, 2 early sets here. They'd love to convert their opportunity into points here.
So they're 10 metres out from their own line. They'll swing it back towards the middle and wraps it through, and then another wrap. That's second. They're on the line. They're 8 metres out from their attacking line. They'll go to the blind side. They'll come back towards the middle. Oh, and it's a knock-on.
And that's just that dew playing its part here early morning. As the sun will come out, it'll dry it up over the next few games, but if you've got the early morning time slot, still a bit of dew on the ground. As Indigenous go back on the right, they'll want to use their main man here in the 13, Elijah Burv, playing in both divisions. Indigenous go right, and he's gone for an early kick. Trying to just get some field position, maybe the Indigenous side. They've been stuck in their own end. And the first time we see Fiji coming out of their own end as they go left. Both teams just finding their way early here. And we've got another kick here. That's a lovely nudge. And it's just going to well left there by the Indigenous number 6. There's just too much on it. And it might be that dew again playing its part, just skimming along the ground. But I like the tactics early, a bit of change up with the early kicks. Maybe wanting the other team to make an error.
So Indigenous haven't really had a full set of the ball at the moment. A lot of knock-ons, early dew. As we have a look at the ladder, so in the men's 21 division, USA are in first, Fiji second, third Greece, fourth Tonga, and fifth Indigenous. So Indigenous have only won 1 game, I'm presuming, as Elijah. He puts in a massive kick, and it's very, very well timed, but should have made that tag, and instead now they make at least 9 metres gain when they should have only had 1. They'll go to the short side. That's seconds. Incorrect play of the ball, and it will be a changeover.
Great kick there into the corner. They trapped him. He made some extra meters. He did well to get out, but unfortunately a little handling error at the play of the ball as Burst sets it up in the middle. Sweeper comes around. But it's Indigenous there with only 1 game. If they have a strong day 2 here early, hopefully they'll still be able to make finals. I think anything can happen for a lot of these teams. If you can string 2 or 3 wins together, pretty much...
Oh, great tag.
In the running to make a final spot.
Oh, no.
As the medic has been called. That's not good signs. And, it looks like a dislocated finger there. So
No.
if you are squeamish, look away. The referee was right there. Unlucky for Burvers. He went for a put down.
Doesn't look like to be in any major pain body signs, but I'm sure that would absolutely
he's
hurt.
doing well to hold that in. As we see the medic, she's going to do her best to put it back in.
She do it. Oh, wow.
And straight back in.
We'll go to the medic tent, and he even high-fived it with that hand.
He's done well, the young man. If that was me, I'd be probably screaming in agony.
Oh, Chance goes begging at the depth.
That's off to the side. It looks like Elijah Burst just going to strap it up. And that is a great line from Fiji.
So Fiji looking to attack the line. They go to the long side. Falls over, just gets the ball away from his knees. And he's tagged at second, 20 metres away from their own line. They'll swing it out wide to the blind side. And tag, there's only been 2. This is the last one. So this is the last. They'll throw it back into the middle. Tries to go the inside ball, but is shut down immediately.
Good transition set there from the Fijians, getting out of trouble early. As there's an opportunity here down the right. You could hear in the comms from the boys that the ball is sweaty. And our man Elijah Burf with the dislocated fingers back on the bench.
Oh, I don't know how he does it. So Fiji looking to try and exit their set now. Exit their defensive half as they go to the blind side. A lot of players cramped up into that blind side. I think it's a subset for them, so they're just going to have to hold in with the amount of players they've got on the field. But then they're coming to that blind side. Puts in a little kick. It's played at. He fumbles it though, and it will be 6 more.
Good opportunity there from the number 8, Ethan Jansen, down that left side. But we see the trap and snap. A lot of people doing that. If they can get the regain, most of the time it'll be shut the gate, but unlucky for Indigenous, weren't able to pick the ball up there.
So Fiji looking to, with the repeat set, try and put some scores on the board. Who's going to score these first points of day 2 of the All Nations Cup, the inaugural one? And what a beautiful day it is. Only a couple clouds in the sky. Very humid today. And we've had a rain a lot of the week. They'll swing it out wide. Oh, what a tag. That is an absolute beautiful tag.
That's tag 1.
What a tag that was. They're 3 metres away from their line. They'll swing it back into the middle. And then they'll go again. One man cut-out ball. Corner gone again. He does. He's missed the tag. I thought he got it for a second. Goes in, and that's 2 points.
And that's a lovely first try for the
3 points.
21 Fijians. As we'll see here on the replay, it's a lovely 2-pass. Nice width off the pass there from Saren. As we open it up, great width there. 2 long balls. It's a lovely little short ball back in line. The winger just can't come in. And he does well, the big man here for the Fijians. Brings it around into the bonus zone. And just gets it down. So a lovely, lovely start for the Fijian side there.
So Fiji drawn first, but it's 3-0. play on. Don't know what happened there. And then they'll swing it, so Fiji got the ball back. I think it was an unforced error. And now Fiji will come through 10 metres away from their line. They'll come to the middle. A little bit of a dance. And the hips, but has stopped 6 metres out from their line. They'll come to, well, I was going to say the blind side, but went himself at dummy half. They'll come this side. Steps the right foot. That's a massive step. Gets it down. And it's a 1-point try for Fiji. Looking strong early.
Lovely work from Sarin here off his right foot. We had a perfect view of it here in the commentary box here at Burleigh Juniors. As you see here, the pass goes to the right. And he just goes bang off that right foot. Gets the dive there. Right on the line too. He's happy about it. Hayden Sarin, some lovely work. And they've gone back-to-back here, Fiji.
So, obviously, day 2 here of the All Nations Cup. Just like to thank our sponsors, Burleigh Bears Juniors, where this tournament, 2-day tournament, has been played. Thank you guys for hosting us. Cut Loose Contracting, V2 Advisory, Accounting and Finance Needs, Air Locker Burleigh Heads, 77 Motors, and AVS Security. So not played at. Fiji will get the runaway. Foot races on. Dives. Misses the tag. Dances. Back on the inside. Hits the hole perfectly. But beautiful double tag. They'll come back this side. Into the middle. They'll swing it out left. Oh, but the Jews makes the ball slippery. And Dallas, they had a chance going begging.
Fiji playing with some width there. Yeah, the 2 pass from one edge. Unfortunately, just that Jew playing its part here early. And we've got a missed tag, Indigenous. Right on the attack.
About 11 metres out. They're on the left wing. Well, continue to slowly make their way to the middle. Then they'll pounce. There was a hole opened up. Beautifully for him. Missed tag. And there we go. Indigenous are on the board.
And that was the man who started it. He makes the final play here to score. Just takes it out of dummy half, sums it up, and he's got some speed. He eventually just gets over in that line, and Indigenous will be happy with that to get back on the board, build some confidence. With just under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half, they'll want to get another one if they can.
So Indigenous scoring their first try of this second day as they kick off to Fiji. And can Fiji respond? There's 1:40 to go left in this half of the 21 men's. Indigenous Fiji looking for a blockbuster finish. Kick's good inside.
A bit too much there on that one. He's nice early kick there from Fiji, but it's skimmed through over the try line. So the ruling there, if it goes over the try line, it does act as a dead ball. So they'll have a restart here, just 10 metres out. Indigenous and want to get back on here.
So called back, tag first.
I'm inside. I'm right to me.
I'll swing it right. That's a good kick. It will stop just before the line. That's a really good kick. Sat beautifully in the dew and just slid along. Was bounced at the 10-metre line, slid along, and was stopped just before the dead ball line as they look to trap Fiji in their own 20. This is third, so they've only got 2 more to come. They'll go. So Fiji, this is the last. Puts in a kick, it's outside, so I think Indigenous are just wanting to see it go over the line. So 10 minutes to go.
Lovely outball play here. They've got a chance, but easily done by Fiji. And that is half-time here in our first round in the men's 21s on day 2. Fiji with the lead, 4-1 over the Indigenous side.
So first half done and dusted of the day. How are you looking?
Yeah, a few drop balls, but if we switch it on in the second half, we'll look better.
And what are your intentions going into the next half?
Probably just play more down their side of the field and score a couple more tries.
Hey, thanks, mate.
Here we are, welcome back. Second half action here in our first game here on day 2 at 3P Tag Seniors. We've got the men's 21s. Fiji with a nice early lead here, 4-1 over the Indigenous. As we look here for the restart.
Thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, it was, you hit it straight away on the head. The dew playing its part here early. So the first 2 games here, if you can't see on the live stream, still a bit of dew on the ground. But I think by round 3, that'll be dried up. So we'll see some more expansive footy. But Fiji just converting their opportunities here. But one of the stories from the first half was Elijah Berv with the dislocated finger. Geez, that didn't look good on camera, did it?
He went off and got it relocated and then put back in almost immediately.
Here he is, one-on-one on the wing. Loves a mismatch on that side.
So Indigenous looking to bring it back into the middle. Indigenous looking to attack this line. Beautiful switch. Goes in. And that's an absolute ripper try. Switched it on the wing. Brought 3 players across as we have a look at this replay, Dallas.
Here we are. Some lovely work as they go right. He scoots out a dummy half and it's a little switch, but he pops it over the shoulder.
As classic as can be.
That is one for the highlight reel. That'll look great as Indigenous strike back first in this second half. But a lovely no-look switch pass over the shoulder as they'll look to regain possession here, and they do.
Play on. They'll swing it to the short side. So Indigenous only trailing by 2 points. If they can score one in the bonus box this play, then they'll be in front by a point. Oh, missed pass, knock on, and Fiji have got the possession now.
Yeah, unfortunately there for the Indigenous, they weren't able to capitalise on that restart of possession. So Fiji, first chance of the ball here in the second half. The lovely little grubber in, and he's regained it. Wow. And a lovely tag. He was going for the bonus zone, but unfortunately tagged just about 10 metres out. They'll go left here. They're playing with that width, but unfortunately a forward pass. Lovely shape on that left-hand side, but the ref right on the spot doing a great job. Forward pass is the call. As Berv, little block shape out of their own end zone. Looking to play some footy. It's starting to dry up here. Hopefully the dew's gone. And they're offering some shape here straight away. A little split block. Lovely unders line here. As we're just getting some of the lovely 3P merch. Stratty's doing a great job with the kits here today. Loving the 3P Tag Seniors kits. USA, one of the standouts. As Fiji, some lovely hands, but unfortunately unable to capitalise on the error.
Now, in the first half, the ball wasn't on the ground too much, so it would have been a lot drier. But now the ball's on the ground a lot more. Fiji and Indigenous there dropping the ball a lot more slipperier here at Burleigh Bears Juniors. They got the overlap. Go in himself. He's tagged. Should have gone one man more.
He'd like his opportunity again there. Vanderwood just to tip it on to his mate, Tyson Martin, as they go right.
Fiji looking to go right, but they'll come back down to the left. Tagged almost in front of the bonus box, 11 metres out from their attacking line. They'll go to the open side, hits a hole beautifully. Lucky actually got tagged. I reckon he would have been pulled up for a jump. Brings it back onto the inside. They'll swing it out left. They got the overlap if they want it. And again, could have had one man more. He'll go the open side. The blind side, sorry, and was tagged in the corner.
It's a great pill there by Marcus Jones, the Fijian number 2, the big man. Lovely right to left cutout pass. But again, some great defense from the Indigenous, holding them out.
Went forward. Luckily, referee blew his whistle. So sponsors today, Burleigh Bears Juniors, where we are playing. If you're anywhere near the Burleigh Bears Juniors, come down for a watch of a 3P tag, one of the best games, the greatest game of all. We have Cut Loose Contracting, V2 Advisory, as the ball goes down again. V2 Advisory, Accounting and Finance Needs, Air Locker Burleigh Heads, 77 Motors and AVS Security. Thank you to everyone and all those sponsors who have helped us out these 2 days, as Fiji looking to move on to the attack, Dallas.
As they come around here, Saren with the ball. They're running some great lines, Fiji. Changing their angles in attack. As we come to the last here, there's only 2 on the left. Lovely switch. Back to Saren. And the ball, unfortunately, just going to ground. The weather playing its part here in the first round. Still a bit slippery out there. But Fiji still up 4-2. It's been a while. Indigenous are stuck in their own end. They haven't been able to get out. I wouldn't be surprised of an early kick here just to send them down here. Hopefully they have an error. And right on cue, Elijah dinks it in. And the chase is there.
Oh!
And a great regather and
What
tag.
a tag.
Lovely work from the Fijian 9, Nathan Byrne, to get back. And straight away, Indigenous are here.
Dive. He's got it down. Oh, tag's just come off. So Indigenous will flick it out to this short side. Dances around a few. Hips didn't go anywhere though. This is the last. They'll swing it back into the middle. Hopefully give it to Elijah. They will. He'll do something surely. Puts on a little bit of a drifter. But Fiji line moved up too quickly.
And they tried the little panther play, as most teams call it, with the man coming under. But as it was the final play, the tag was made. But they put them down here in their own end here. Fiji looked to spread early on the left.
So 27 degrees at the moment here at Burleigh Bears Juniors. Definitely doesn't feel like it. Feels like 30 degrees.
Yeah, the sun is out.
And 82% humidity. Oh, did he get it down? Tag just before, no, try. So that's a 2-point try, is it?
I think so.
So you have a look at this replay.
Yeah, we'll see here. Burv, he's able just to feed it through on the toe, and he regathers it, and the ref was right on the spot in the bonus zone, and I think he does regather it just before the try line. So they'll be happy with that one. That extends the score for the Indigenous. Right back in as they go short and low to the sideline, but taken well by the Fijian 6, Caleb Mungetts.
So Fiji looking to bring it back in the middle. Missed tags, he's away. 4 races on. Elijah's on his tail. Steps back on the inside.
Lovely work from Saren there. The right foot that got him the try in the first half. Big stomp. Made some valuable meters here for the Fijian side.
Double wrap. Tagged first. So Fiji only up by a point. Still yet to score in this second half. It's knocked backwards, says the referee. The Indigenous stays still in their defensive line. But eventually the ball gets away and is touched. And they'll get a repeat set. So fakes the kick but is tagged. 8 metres out from their own line. They'll swing it left. Did he get there? Oh, he got there. Out of all the scrimmage in that play, he got there.
It's a lovely little show here. He calls him under, fakes it with the pop, and he feeds it through, and he's just got there before the line. The ref was on the spot. We'll have to back him. And there was no complaints from the Indigenous side, so I think he's got that just a metre. So the ruling there, the ball, if kicked, can't go over the try line. Has to be regathered and put down. And I think that was centimetres in that one.
Backwards by Indigenous, so it's... So Marcus gone early, forcing the knock-on, so it will be a penalty. Marker has to wait for dummy half to pick the ball up as Indigenous look to exit their set. Fast play going to the open side, but dummy half is tagged.
Just a quick update for some of those teams that may be arriving. Field 2 and Field 3 are out of action this morning.
Flicks it back on the inside. This is the third. There's 2 to come. They'll go to the open, the blind side. Couple of steps. Back on the inside. Hits the hole beautifully. And puts Indigenous back in the game with 3 minutes 45 to go.
And some lovely work here on the Indigenous wing. As we'll see here on the replay, the number 7, he scoots and just toys with his defender. Gets him on the back foot. Big right foot stomp. And a lovely unders line there. Brings the score now to Fiji 5, Indigenous 4, with just under 3.5 remaining. We've got an exciting finish coming up here in our first game in the men's 21s.
So they'll go high, but long towards the 10-metre mark. Gets through a few, and he gains it another 7 metres.
I love the width that Fiji are playing with off the sideline. Nice 2-pass to open up the field.
Puts in a little kick. I thought his hell was a ball. It's play on though.
Charge down was the call.
So Indigenous looking to put points on the board. They're down by a point. This is the third. There's still 2 to come. This is the last one. Indigenous have got to do something. They'll go to the middle of the field. Puts in a very well-timed kick. Jumps. Oh, what a try that would have been if he took that.
It was a lovely nudge to the corner, and the Indigenous winger had some hops. He got up there first and had it, but wasn't able to regain the ball. If he did there, I think he comes down with it and scores. That's Fiji, a trap down here. Indigenous will want to force an error. Saren, great tail by Berv as they go right.
So far, who's been... Ozzy makes the breakaway. Puts in a kick to his teammate. Knees down, this is the last. They'll go to the blind side. That was last changeover, and there's 1:30 to go. Who's your player of the match so far, Dallas?
Oh, there's been a couple. I'm probably going to say Damon Vanderwood, the 11 for Fiji. He's had a couple of line breaks and been involved in some of those tries, but it's been that close. It's been everyone involved.
So simultaneous, so wherever he regathers the ball when he's kicked it will be where the tag is made. So 1 minute to go. Can Indigenous put in a try?
Ooh.
Kicked, juggled, and gained.
Just under a minute. They hear the call from the Indigenous side. They want to force an error here, or make the tags quick so they can get their time down. And it's a penalty, and that's going to help the Fijian side. Just want to take some time off this clock and get to a kick, you'd think. And that'll be nearly game here. Saren with some lovely feet, goes down to the right. Darcy Thomas, like his time again, the ball has gone back, just 20 seconds left. Great tag from Indigenous, making some meters. They've got to get the ball back somehow if there's any chance here. Lovely show underneath. Kick's good. And that'll be a knock-on, unfortunately, and that'll probably do us here. Indigenous won't get another chance. And our man, Damon Vanderwood, gets the ball down. But we're coming back. The ref's unsure. He'll make a decision. He's going to say that's play on, and it's our man, the number 11, Damon Vanderwood, who finishes it off with a lovely try in the left-hand corner. As that wraps up our first round for Fiji Indigenous, that extends the score. I think it'll be Fiji 6, Indigenous 4, as that is our finish to our game here for 21 men's.
Player much, mate. Congrats. How did the game go?
Yeah, we went off to a good start and all, but we sort of let them get back in the game a bit, and we fought back at the end, but to get a lucky try in the corner here, but a bit lucky, yeah, you know.
What are your intentions going to the next game?
Well, just still trying to win, trying to make it the first or second, so we get an easier game in the semi, but yeah, that's all.
Sweet, good. Nice work, mate.
Thank you.